fucking back. Zan, no. Why? Why do you want to play inside people's skin? That's weird. It feels weird. Excuse me. Alright. I did. Sorry about that. Was my alarm clock too loud? No, I woke up on my own. I had a bit of a bad dream. I've actually been having bad dreams a lot lately. I was holding my breath without even realizing it. No way. Could she be having the same kind of dreams that I am? I was having a nightmare then. When I woke up. When you woke up? I saw that there was a cicada in my room. It was flapping around all over the floor. Oh, a cicada. Maybe that's why you were having a bad dream. They're so loud after all. Yes, I suppose so. That very well may be it. I don't know when it got in, but I want it out of there. Could you please help me? Excuse me. Sure. I'll go get a broom and dustpan from downstairs. Aria nodded at me in agreement, then quietly made her way to the bathroom. I stood there watching her from behind. Her pure white dress was as it should be, without a single rip, tear, or drop of blood on it. I think I want to go after her. Go after her. Then I... Right, the cicada. I need to get that taken care of. My heart was beating so fast, almost like I was anticipating something. My heartbeats got more intense by the day. I could even feel them in my brain. I keep having that same dream. No matter how much time passes, I just can't get it out of my head. It's going to drive me crazy. I'm so scared to be with you now, Miss Aria. I'm afraid I might do something. Yet, despite that... What is this flower? It smells absolutely wonderful. There's a cool breeze too. Isn't it just a beautiful day? Hmm? Oh, what's up? Was it a weird transition for you? Didn't like the transition, or is this something else? At least we don't have to go through me discarding of a cicada, trying to catch and discard of it. Cicadas are fucking weird looking. As she spoke, she rested her head on my shoulder. You look sleepy, Miss Aria. Shall we start heading back inside? Yes, but just a little more. I want to stay just like this, at least until it gets dark. She must not be reading me well, if she wants to stay like this. I looked around, trying to distract myself. The flowers swayed in the breeze, the birds flapped their wings as they gathered by the water, and the ants were climbing all over some twigs. Next to them was quite a large tree. It was there I noticed pruning shears leaning against the trunk. Are we dreaming again? Are we going to stab her with Rooting shears? Probably. My throat was rumbling. My blood was boiling. My fingertips started throbbing, and my eyes were twitching as I felt this strange rush of excitement. There's something wrong with me. I know there is. I'm well aware of it. And yet... Miss Aria? I gently laid Aria down as she fell asleep, then reached my hand out. What would I even do with such big scissors? These would kill her. But maybe just a little. I don't know. If it's somewhere that no one will see, then surely. It felt like all the blood was rushing to my head. I could feel every single vein pulsating, and my head was spinning like crazy. It felt good. Aria? She's sound asleep. Now's my chance. Even just a little, what? Please, I just want to know how it feels. Hey. Give them back. Those are mine. We're not dreaming, unfortunately. No, stop. Give them to me. Give them to you. What were you planning to do to her? I didn't do anything. Don't lie to me. I've been watching you. Go on, tell me. What were you planning to do to her? The blood drained from my burning hot face. What was I planning to do to her? Faced with this terribly cold look of pure disdain for me, I opened my mouth, but no words came out. What was I planning to do to her? What was I... An indescribable emotion welled up from the pit of my stomach, and my head went completely blank. I... Answer me. Lady Aria. You're asleep. Is this notebook hers? It's dark already. I totally passed out. Lady Aria. Sosuke? Ichiko. Where is she? I don't know. She was already gone when I arrived. I see. Maybe she went to the bathroom. Isn't that Ichiko's sketchbook? Why do you have it? Give it back. I'm sorry. I just saw you lying there by yourself, and I got worried. Please excuse me. I'll be going now. Wait. Did you draw that? Well, I didn't have anything else to do, so I'm sorry. You're as skilled as always. Thank you very much. Good night, Sasuke. Good night, Lady Aria. There's some weird relationship going on between her and the gardener. Like, I don't know if it was a past thing. Something weird is going on between the two of them. I think it was in 1966. Could have been 65 or even 67. Anyway, I lived at this beautiful mansion for a summer when I was a teenager. I had no pictures or any other traces of my time there. Before I realized it, I began to wonder if the time I spent here was a figment of my imagination.
お屋敷もお庭も
The house and the
時が止
garden
まっ
look
たみたいに
like
変わっ
they're
てない。
frozen in time. I only recently learned that the government designated it as a scenic spot in the early 1990s and opened it up to the public. I have no idea when the Iwakura family left. After 33 years, I don't know where they went or what kind of people they really were. Mommy, come here! There's a weird door over there.
ああ、それは
That's
冒
the
険
air
道の
raid
入
shelter
り口よ。
doors. We
中に
can't
は
go in
入れ
there.
ない。
おお、すごいな、いちこ。
Whoa, that's
本当にここ
awesome,
で働い
Ichiko.
てたんだ。
You really did work here.
だから
That's
そう
what I've
言
been
ってる
telling
じゃ
you.
ない。
そうだ。
Oh
当時
yeah.
の話、
You know, I'm sure the
館長は
director
知
here
ってん
knows
じゃない
about what
か？
happened to the family
聞いて
back
みようか。
then.
ダメよ、やめて。
Knock it off.
大
It's
切
a
な
precious
思い
memory
出
of
だもの。
mine, and I
余
don't
計
want
な
to
ことを
risk
聞い
ruining
てばっ
it.
かりしたくない。
え？
Really?
そういうもんか？
That's how it is.
せっかく
If
の
it were
機会
me,
だ
I'd
し、
definitely want to find
俺な
out
ら
if I
絶
had
対
the
知りたい
chance.
けどな。
あっちまでダッシュする。
Mommy, I'm gonna run over there.
お、気をつけ
Be
て。
careful.
転ばないでね。
Watch your step. The sun was shining brightly on the freshly watered flowers. This place was still like being in another world, just like it was back then. Even the sunlight here is picturesque.
あ、俺、トイレ。
Oh, I need to use the toilet.
すみません。
Excuse me, is there a restroom in here?
え
Yes,
え、1階
on the first floor,
階段の
next to the
隣です
stairs. Wait,
ありが
that's...
とうございます。
Thank you so
じゃ
much.
あごめん。
Sorry,
Aki の
but
ことを
can
見
you
といて。
keep an eye on Aki? I know that look. Could it be?
数年前に改装されたんです。
This area was renovated a
以
few
前
years
は
ago.
倉庫だった。
It used to be a storeroom.
では、ごゆっくり。
If you'll excuse me. There are so many things from that day that I've always kept hidden from people. My memories, my emotions, and my desires. Shameful secrets I dare not speak to anyone are kept here. Even if I try to look away, keep it away, or just try and force myself to forget it all, the little embers in my heart are still smoldering. One day they will become a raging inferno. I have always looked back on that day with trepidation, and yet I've always longed to go back to it. The day where the lid comes off and all restraint is lost is just around the corner. Oh, okay. Damn, that was a weird jump. I don't. There's probably multiple endings, but yeah, it just feels like this weird jump to all like, you have an ending all of a sudden. Especially since, oh my gosh, does that mean we got a bad ending? Cause like, there's so many. I think we got a bad ending. Cause I'm pretty sure we're missing chapters that we never got. Yeah. Yeah. Right? I'm like, what? Like, I don't know how we would even get the other chapter. What did I choose wrong? Should I not have stabbed her? I don't know. And I saved from doing that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure grabbing the scissors Gay did that. Was it here where we grabbed the scissors? Let's see. Yes, there it is. There it is. Okay. We'll go a little bit longer. Don't grab this.
やっぱりできない。
I just can't do it.
こん
I
な
can
こと
never
できま
wound you
せん。
like this, Miss
お嬢
Aria.
様の体を傷つけるなんて。
Apparently, I guess what that ending does, Pandora's box, is yeah, you do end up stabbing her, and it kind of makes you go crazy. You. Excuse me. Because, yeah, she constantly has nightmares about doing it again. So it's like, yeah, she started having some murderous thoughts. And she was basically all like, I need to get the fuck out of here before I actually hurt someone, you know? Why? You know it will heal quickly.
そういう問題じゃないんで
That's
す。
not the issue here.
人助けのため
If
な
it
ら
were to
まだし
help
も、
someone,
こ
it'd be
んな
one
実
thing.
験みた
But
いに。
just experimenting like this.
それに出血すると体温も下がるじゃないですか。
Before she
いくら
becomes.
肌が頑丈でも、むやみにこんなことをしてたらいつか。
Yes, I guess you could say that. Because, yeah, from the from what we read, yeah, she just constantly had thoughts about stabbing Aria multiple times. Oh, yeah, who knows? She could have done more in her dreams as well. Could have wanted to do more. Could have actually wanted to dissect people or something. Also, your body temperature drops when you lose blood, doesn't it? No matter how strong you are, if you keep up this reckless behavior, then someday you might...
何?
Might what? Die? Who would want that? Mm.
その可能性もあるんですよね。
So, that really is possible?
ええ。でも、実際に死んだことはない。だから何をしたら死ぬ
It
のか
is, but obviously I've never actually died. So I'm actually curious about what it would take to kill me.
部屋から飛び降りてみたこともあるのだけれど。
One time I jumped out of my bedroom window, but even that didn't kill me. I don't believe her.
嘘ですよ
You're
ね。
kidding me, right?
飛び降りたって。
You
どう
jumped?
してそんなことするん
Why would you do
ですか？
something like that?
どうしてって、暇つぶしにもなるでしょ。
Because it helps me kill time.
けれど、
But
人
still,
助けを
I
続
would
け
like
た
to
い気持ち
continue
もまだあ
helping
るの。
people. That's why I haven't tried anything that I know for
絶
sure
対
would
に死
kill
ぬと
me.
わかることはまだ試してない。
Are we sure she's not crazy?
そんなの一生試
Please
さ
don't
ないで
ever
くだ
do
さい。
something like that. If you just want to
暇
kill
つぶしたら
time,
なんだって
I'll
付
do
き合い
whatever you
ますから。
want. I'll make more
喜んでもらえる
paintings if
な
that
ら
will
絵
make
だ
you
ってもっと。
happy.
そうだわ。次は
Speaking
何を
of
描く
which,
つもり？
what are you planning on painting next?
私はどう？
Well, about me, I would love to see how you do that,
色のついた
Ichiko.
自分。
人物画ですか？
You mean a
それ
portrait?
はちょっと
Well,
まだ自信が。
I'm not very confident.
でも、
But
お嬢
if
様の
that's
望
what
み
you
なら
want,
挑戦は
I
して
will
み
give it
ます。
my all.
本当に？
Really?
だったら、
In
す
that
ご
case,
く大き
I
な絵が
want
いい
a
わ。
really, really big painting.
私と同じくらい
Something
の大
that's
きさ
the
はど
same
うか
size
しら。
as me.
それは。もう少
Let's
し
talk
話し合
about
った
that
気
some
も
more
しょ
before
う。
we come to a decision.
でもとにか
But
く
anyway,
自
you
分
need to
の
stop
体
doing
で
these
何か試
experiments
す
on
のはダメ
yourself.
ですからね。
Also,
立
please put the
花さん
scissors
も返
back.
してください。
ええ、いいわ。
Okay,
じ
sure.
ゃあ、
I'll
そこの
just
ま
grab
た
that
交換
hatchet
して。
instead.
お嬢様
Oh my gosh. Miss Aria!
ごめんなさい。
I'm
悪い
sorry.
冗談ね。
That was in poor taste. Go big or go home, right? Arya stood there laughing happily as I put the scissors away. Like her. Is it because you do the same thing? Oh, you don't want to use the scissors? Here, use this instead. And pulls out a hatchet.
なんだか目が覚めたわ。ねえ、
I feel so awake now. How about you come join me for breakfast and save the cleaning for later? I asked that chef girl to make croissants yesterday. I'm sure she brought them over by now. Ichiko, can you fry me an egg? That's a little excessive. That's I'm pretty okay. Aria has even said she probably couldn't regrow a limb. If she loses an arm, it's gone. So I think the chainsaw is a little excessive. Oh, you want me to make it? Over easy, please. Over what? Hang on. Miss Aria, what in the world is that? Wait, is she messing with me again? I guess I should be happy about this. No matter what happens, she never changes. Still, saying that she never changes feels a little off. There's something more apparent about her now compared to how she was up until yesterday. Hey, Ichiko, could you read me a book? You can take whichever one you want from the shelf. What's more apparent is how spoiled she's acting. Maybe it was because she had nothing left to hide and finally let her guard down, but she started asking me to do some small favors than she ever used to. That feels weird. She started asking me to do more small favors than she used to. It all sounds weird. She honestly acts like a little kid sometimes. I guess this will do? Does this one have a pretty heavy story? It's called Goodbye by Osamu Dazai. That's a good one. It's really funny, so I think you'll like it too. Okay then, let's see. The rain began as the funeral for the old literary master came to a close. It was an early spring rain. I feel like this is going to be hard to get through. Wait. Osamu Dazai is the one who wrote No Longer Human, isn't he? Is this book really supposed to be funny? Aria lay down comfortably on the bed, calmly looking my way as she listened intently. I don't think I've heard of Dazai before, but I don't know if I've ever actually heard of his works before. Because I do feel like he is in Bungo Stray Dogs. I'm pretty sure Bungo Stray Dogs. They basically based all of their characters on like authors. I don't think I've ever actually heard of anything. I shot Aria a glance that hinted I might be on to her clever ruse, and she raised the corner of her mouth a bit, almost like she knew what I was thinking. If I don't concentrate, I'm going to lose my place on the page. I quickly refocused on the book as I slowly followed the words on the page. I heard a soft little laugh. I was sure my face was beet red. Day change? Yep. It was a beautiful summer day, with rays of sunshine piercing through the clouds. Looking over the newspaper Amane finished reading, I noticed that it was the last day of July. I'm stuck inside here every day, so I lose track of the date or what day of the week it is sometimes. Today's Sunday. That's right. I remember my first day here was a Sunday too.
6月26日
Feels ending, man. Wait, do you think we also got a different ending? Did we fuck it up to not get a new chapter? If I did, then it's all like, whatever, I don't want to start from the beginning. It was June 26th. Wow, it's already been a month since I arrived. I remember looking at my calendar many times a day before I came, counting down the days one by one. Just one more day, the day before I came here. I could still hear one of the staff members laughing at me, telling me that I'm unattractive, and that I shouldn't expect to find a rich husband. What's strange is that, while I could clearly remember their words, I couldn't recall their face for the life of me. What did they look like again? Before I realized it, a lot of my memories of my time before I came here had gotten pretty fuzzy. It was hard to believe that small, confined facility was my entire world just 1 month ago. For context, then, she's grown up in an orphanage for a bit, which, like, honestly, it's probably good that she's forgotten about it. Like, considering they were kind of like at the beginning of the game, one of the staff members was kind of being a bitch. You should be glad to be out of that orphanage and have it so far behind you. Besides, there's not much worth remembering anyway. As I was sweeping the entranceway, I stared off into the distance at the main gate. I wonder what would have happened to me if I really did manage to escape on the day I found the preparation room. A few days have passed since I learned the secrets of this place. While there were definitely moments where I felt like I was barely alive, now that I've grown so much closer with Aria, it feels like a totally different life than the one I almost threw away. The fact that my entire life changed in an instant when I was brought here still felt a little frightening to me. It's quite difficult to feel like everything is going well here at any given moment, because there are so many pitfalls scattered all over this place that can turn everything bad in a flash. Hello? How are you? Still giving me the silent treatment. I wonder why he's like this. I wonder if he knows about what really goes on here, like Miss Yoshino. Oh, it's Ichiko! Hey, Ichiko! Oh, Sui. Oh, that bike noise was bad. I'm so glad I bumped into you. How are you feeling? I was so worried. Oh, hello. You know, he's always like this. Ugh. Will you be making lunch here today? Is there anything I can help with? Not sure. Even if there isn't, I'd love for you to join me. Okay, I'll join you once I'm done here. Yay, awesome. I can't wait. I'll see you later then. Apparently it's not ending. I feel like if it was ending, it would have ended by now. I wrapped up as quickly as I could, then headed to the kitchen where Sui greeted me with a smile as she prepared our next meal. It's hot. Do you mind if I have a drink? Of course not. Working outside on a day like today must be really rough. Seriously, I should have waited until the evening to do that. Do you want a drink, Sui? We have some nice cold apple juice. You sure? Thanks. You really fit right in with the Iwakura family. It's been about a month since you got here, right? Yeah, that's about right. I think I'm finally starting to remember where everything is at this point. Look at you being so humble. I almost forgot. How are you feeling? Are you better now? Yeah, I'm just a little tired, that's all. But I'm doing fine. I'm sure your soup did wonders for me. I ate some super healthy onions after all. Sorry about that. You know I didn't do that on purpose, right? Aria asked me to make it as fast as I could, and it wasn't until now that I remembered that you hated onions. Wait, so that means you didn't eat any? No, I actually heated up the next morning and ate some. It was really good, and it made me really happy. Thank you for that, Sui. She's crazy for hating onions. You're welcome. I was still really surprised. I never expected to see Aria in the kitchen when I arrived that day. I knew you two were getting along well, but that was the first time I've ever seen her do anything like that. I kept thinking that she must really like you, Ichiko. I was pretty moved. You think so? That would certainly be nice, but it was enough to move you? Oh yeah, totally. To me, it means that she's appreciative of everything my friend is doing for her. It's only natural that I'd be moved by something like that. Sui, you always say such kind, thoughtful things. I wish that those words came to me as naturally as they do to you. What are you talking about? You say nice things about me all the time, Ichiko. Even what you just said counts for that, you know? Oh, really? Yes, really. What's with the doubtful look on your face? You're just too cute, Ichiko. Okay, so has everything been okay since you felt better? Anything particularly good happen? Can I save? Apparently there might be like 10 endings. Holy shit. The first thing I thought of when I heard that was Aria's impish smile. But at the same time, the events of the past few days replayed in my mind. Let's see. I've been spending more time with Miss Aria, and that's been fun. That's about it, though. I ended up giving a pretty evasive answer. I see. You had this certain glow about you, so I thought something really good might have happened. Are you okay? Are you taking time to relax? Yeah, I have my paintings to do, so it's fine. No need to worry. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, but still, if you ever need anything, come talk to me, okay? That'll be tough. They never specifically said I can't tell anyone, but I feel like there's way too many things I can't talk to Sui about. If we keep talking about Miss Aria, I might end up saying something I shouldn't, so I should probably change the topic. After Aria went back up to bed, I went around the residence by myself, cleaning all of the windows. I was starting to feel pretty tired, so I stopped to watch the sunset over the garden. Tomorrow's August 1st. I wonder how the rest of the summer will go, and how it will end. I squinted at the sun catcher, which was reflecting the light from the setting sun, as I got lost in thought about all of this. I suddenly heard the sound of approaching footsteps coming from the hallway.
お嬢様
Miss Aria?
いちこ、
I'm
来て。
here, Ichiko.
見せ
There's
たいも
something
の
I
があ
want to
る。
show you. Something she wants to show me?
と
What's
これは？
this? Aria led me over to the drawing room, where a mysterious small wooden box I had never seen before was placed on the table.
開けてみて。
Open it. I wonder what's in here. I don't exactly have a good track record with boxes in this house. I hesitated to open it as I suddenly recalled everything that happened up until this moment. I could feel Arya's gaze, and I knew she wanted me to just get on with it. There's no turning back. I just hope there's nothing weird in here. Is this a jewelry box? I opened the box and discovered that it was divided up into sections inside, each of which had a small silver ornament. They're so cute. There's a little bell, a heart. Are these shoes?
イギリス製のシルバーチャームよ。
These are silver charms from England. Aren't they lovely?
いちこのそばにいると
Being around you as you make your art has made me want to try some artistic things of my own.
この何もついていないブレスレットに
You take this bracelet here with nothing on it and attach these charms to it.
へえ面白そうですね
That sounds nice.
でしょ。でも工具も使うからきっと大変よ。輪っかを開いて閉じないといけないの。
Doesn't it? But you need tools to attach
手
them,
を怪我してし
and
ま
it's
うかも
going to be tough since you have to open up the rings. They could easily cut you or break your nail. Arya didn't like the idea of it being easy to do, and she kept pinking over at me as she listed all of the difficulties involved, none of which I ever asked about. It's weird hearing her talk about the dangers of getting cut after everything I've seen.
それは
Yes,
重
you
々気をつ
definitely
け
need
な
to
い
be
といけま
careful
せ
with
んね
that.
ええ、本当に
You really
危
do.
険だもの。
It's dangerous. Miss Aria, you have to know what you're saying is coming off really strange, right? She's so weird, saying this with a straight face like that. But I know if I laugh, she'll start pouting. I put my best straight face on and took another peek inside the box. She called them charms, right? They're so tiny, yet so beautiful and well crafted. I'd love to draw one of these. Maybe this key-shaped one would be good? Oil painting is fun and all, but sketching is just so nice and easy.
あら、チャームを書いてい
Are
る。
you drawing a charm?
はいどれも可愛くて
Yes,
見て
they
い
are
ると
so
ワク
cute.
ワクして
I
きて
got excited just looking at them.
その鍵。見て、
That key.
この鍵穴のチャームとセ
It
ットみ
seems
た
that
い
it。pairs with this keyhole charm.
お本当だ
You're right.
素敵
How
ですね
lovely. The fact that they thought to pair the key with the keyhole charm really shows you how fancy it is.
つけられるのは多くても15個だそうよ。
It seems like you can attach up to 15 charms.
ちゃんと選びきれる
They're
か
all
し
so
ら。
lovely. How am I supposed to choose? First of all, 15 is way too fucking much. That thing's gonna be cluttered to shit. Do like half of that. Do like 6 or 7. Completely absorbed in these charms. I can't wait to see what kind of bracelet she comes up with. It will be getting dark soon. Once night falls, that will mark the end of my first July with Aria. But no matter what the calendar says, Aria will be there by my side as I paint. Knowing that made some of these uneasy feelings fade away. Since I'll be here next month, and for the foreseeable future, maybe I should do a really big painting at some point. I couldn't help but laugh at myself for thinking such a thing when I had no confidence in my own abilities. The moon is so round.
Aria,
Aria,
Habe
you're
nai
not
kai?
going to eat?
だって
It's still
まだ
too
そう
hot.
なんだもの。
Hate when I burn the inside of my mouth because it feels weird against my tongue.
舌にな
Is she talking about when your skin peels? It was August 1st, and the moon was full and bright, with a few scattered clouds here and there. Amani is usually so busy that he and Arya usually don't eat together, so having them both at the table was a pretty rare occurrence. Sui had prepared her special macaroni gratin and carrot consomme soup. When I first read macaroni, I thought it said macaroon. I don't know why. I was like, macaroon gratin? That makes no sense. No, there's an I in there. Miss Arya's avoiding the carrots and only drinking the soup, just like I am.
今日から8月か。
What the fuck is wrong with
そろそろ来月
carrots
の
now?
準備を本格
What
的
is
に
wrong with
始め
these
ないといけ
people?
ないな。
It's already August. I really need to start getting things in order for next month. Love you some good macaroons. If you can actually find a good place, oh hell yeah. I know Ferris tried to make some at some point and they seemed really fucking hard to make. Unfortunately for us to get some good macaroons, we actually need to go quite a distance. We actually need to like bus somewhere, which is unfortunate.
出席者の人数は決まったの？
Have you decided how many people will be attending?
実はまだな
To be honest, I haven't yet. The birthday month celebration is quite special, you know? Even if we raise the conditions, nobody will reject the invite. So I'm currently consulting with the branch manager about some new regulations. That's why you go to France to find them.
今年は城山さんのがん完治の影響も大きい。岩倉アリアという奇跡が生まれた月にはまた別の
Like, if
奇
you
跡が
are
起こ
able to find a good French
み
bakery
んなそれに
that can actually
望み
make
を
them
か
like
けているんだ
decently, that's fine. You don't have to go all the way to France for them. Because I'm pretty sure we do have like 1 or 2 French bakeries where they actually make them pretty good. But I've also never been to France, so it's kind of hard to compare. Mr. Shiroyama's full recovery after getting cancer had quite an impact on things. It seems like everyone is hoping that another miracle will occur during the birth month of the greatest miracle, Aria Iwakura. France is just an hour away? Not for me. It would take like, fuck, I don't even know, like probably a 10-12 hour plane ride. And flying is not cheap. This sounds like a pretty huge deal, so I guess the Ten Kenkai is going to have a party next month? What, really? Ooh. Macarons that expensive better be damn fucking amazing. Like, the best thing I've ever eaten. So that means Miss Aria was born in September. I'd love to celebrate her birthday with her. I wonder what kind of present she'd like. They're not cheap, but not like a transatlantic plane ticket. Okay. So yeah, okay. You're exaggerating a little there. I see. It kind of makes me want to see how, like, do the conversion. Like, Zan, about how many... I'm trying to think of the currency France uses. Is it euros? $10 per 100 kilograms. Or 100 grams, oh my gosh. I don't know what that symbol is. It looks reminiscent of the pound symbol, but I don't think it is. Like British pounds? Euro? Okay, thank you. $10 per 100 grams. But like, is that a single macaroon? I don't know how heavy they are. I do feel like they're not that heavy though.
Ichiko-kun.
100 grams usually is a pack of 12 to 16. Okay. Doesn't seem too expensive. And is that $10 American? Obviously, you can get them cheaper. Okay. But sometimes, if you go too cheap, they're just trash. Most places go for 10 euros a pack. Okay. And is a pack usually, again, 12 to 16, or is it more like 6? €10 is about $16 in Canadian. It would depend on how many are in a pack. Ichiko? I'll pour you some more water. He gently handed me a glass that I began to fill with cold water. $12 to 16 trees per pack isn't bad. Exactly. But like, that's why I'm asking, is a pack still 12 to 16 or is it lower? Because like, Zan was saying that 100 grams is usually 12 to 16. 8 to 12 per pack. The others are the bigger one. Okay. Still, 8 to 12 per pack? That's not bad. $10, well, for us, it would be 16 Canadian for 8 to 12 macaroons. Bad, that's bad. I don't know what they go for here. Like I said, we do have some French bakeries around, but like, I don't know what their prices are like. I have no idea. Because we very rarely go there. Yeah, exactly. That's not bad. Like, if it is only 8, they better be some damn good macaroons, though. Actually, nah, that'd probably be normal. Normal tasting. It's like good macaroons, but not phenomenal. How goes Bug Game Stove? Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Akari wasn't able to obtain a frame like the one you asked for, Aria, so I went ahead and took care of that myself. Her inability to stay on task is her one and only flaw. Well, I suppose that and the fact that she is sometimes a bit unkempt, but what is with her anyway? Which one? Bug Game? I hope you mean Bug Game. It's rare to hear Mr. Amane speak harshly of someone like that. Actually, I think this is the first time I've ever heard it. I thought that Mr. Amane and Miss Yoshino might be seeing each other, but I guess if they are, maybe things aren't going so well. Bug game, yes. Yeah. There are definitely some fights where I definitely felt like I was a little acrobat, just like soaring through the skies. But yeah. It makes me wonder, are you doing a boss right now, Stove? How far are you? Even though I knew that a calm and collected man like Amane could complain about people, it felt like something was off when I heard this. Maybe that was because I overheard their private conversations. I wonder if Miss Aria knows about their relationship. I quietly peeked over at Aria. See, that's the thing. I think I am ahead of you. But I don't know how much you've been chilling in my stream to know if you're ahead of me or not. And like, I don't know if me saying what act I'm in would spoil things for you either. I will say I'm not in Act 1. I'm done Act 1. I'm ahead? See, exactly. Can't say anything because you'd spoil you with everything. Zan, are you gonna play Silk Song? Because I know there are some people who aren't playing Silk Song, so they don't care. Hey, Roz. Very nice. Kind of. Like, at least... Okay, so the thing... Roz finished it. Roz finished it. You're fine. She finished it. Yes. She beat the game. And she did a lot of the boss way faster than I did. The achievement you got last night, only 14% of people. I have to go. I don't see your achievements. Wait, are we not friends on Steam? Oh, I might have to rectify. Oh, for friends on Steam! 14%. It makes me wonder if I even have that one. I don't even know if I have that achievement then. Which makes you talk all sneaky and catty about it. Just, yeah, I don't want to spoil accidentally. Rarest achievement flex now? No. No, we're not. I'm guessing it's some sort of side quest that Stove is talking about. Is it an Act 2 thing? Is that why? Did I miss it? Oh, okay. How's they didn't... I think I know what it is. Because he said it's dumb? Okay. this is gonna get real spoilery, but is it about the final boss of Act 2? Okay, I think yes. If it's about the extra Act 2 ending, I already know about it because Ferris told me how stupid it was. Because it requires the baby, and the Act 2 boss. Yes. The cursed ending. The baby. Ferris basically had to tell me what to do with that baby to get rid of it. You didn't find it too bad? I didn't even want to try. Like, because I think I did have kind of difficulties with Mother Silk. It's like, I'm kind of good. I didn't try. No, we're not, Zan. Okay. So Zan, since you said you're not going to play Silksong, you essentially find this parasite where while it's in your inventory, if you open your inventory, it will literally cry at you. And then there is a special achievement where while you are infected with this parasite, you go beat the final boss. But the thing is, while you are infected, you cannot heal and you cannot use your spells. So you basically have to do or tools, right? Because you get tools, so you can throw like boomerangs or like knives at it. So you essentially, yeah. You do it with nothing. No tools is a big thing for you. You can't spam tools. Like, I think you can take hits. Like, I was gonna say you essentially have to do the boss hitless, but you can take hits, if I recall correctly. Yeah, back to basics, do it with your weapon. I don't know if I get your references, Roz. I also don't know about the Stanley Parable, so I have no idea what this baby is. What Zan's talking about with this baby. Yeah, I don't... You all enjoy Stanley Parable things. It's specifically Samus saying the baby. The baby Metroid, I'm guessing? She slightly opened her mouth to take a bite of the single piece of macaroni on her fork. Another Metroid reference. Okay. Oh, Mother Metroid. Metroid. Another cursed game. But surely you Metroid enjoyers are excited for the new Metroid game. Just watching her put food in her mouth was captivating in and of itself. I wanted to place my fingers on her throat to see and feel how it moved as she swallowed her food. This strange desire suddenly welled up in my stomach. Have to buy a Switch 2? I thought you could get it on Switch 1. Zan, we already knew the MC was weird. Nintendo's annoying you. YouTube doesn't exist yet, Zan. This is like 1966. What's the internet? Wanting to touch someone's throat. What a weird feeling. I continued to stare at her long, dainty neck. There was a thin little mole there, too. A That's right. I totally missed my chance to ask about that. What was the real connection between Miss Aria and Mr. Amane?
そういえば、そ
Come
れ
to think of it,
少し
I've been
気に
meaning
な
to
って
talk
き
to you
たな。
about something. Do you
今夜
have
な
some
ら時
time
間が
tonight to
取れるけれ
discuss
ど、
things?
どうだろう。
ええ、そ
Yes,
のことなんだけれ
about
ど、
that.
これからはイチコに頼もうと思っているの。
I was thinking about having Ichiko take care of that from now on. Wait, what? What is she talking about having me take care of?
私の世話もイチコの仕事のうちでしょ。体のことも話したのだ
Helping me
し、
out is a part of Ichiko's job, is it not? She already knows about how my
お
body
父様の
works,
負担もまた
so I
少し
think we
減る
might
で
as
しょ。
well ask her to help with this. That would certainly ease some of your burden, Father, would it not?
なるほど。負担だと
see.
思ったことは
I
ない
must
け
say
れ
I
どね。
never thought of it as a
ア
burden.
リアがそう
If
した
that
の
is
な
what you want to do,
ら、
Aria,
私もそ
then
れ
I
で
have
構
no
わない。
objections.
ええ、イ
Good.
チコは器用だから
Ichiko is
きっとう
skilled,
まくやってく
so
れ
I'm
る
sure she will do a fine job. Wait, they are indeed talking about me, right? I'm completely in the dark here. What in the world are they talking about? Hello, guys, right behind you. Loop me in!
これで合っているんでしょうか。
Am I doing this
死に
right?
ませんか。
It doesn't sting, does it?
ええ、全く。
No, it doesn't sting at all. As Arya soaked in the bathtub with her back facing me, I brushed her hair aside into sections so that I could apply the cream to her roots. I've never had to dye someone's hair before. I hope I don't mess it up. Oh, she dyes her hair. She wanted me to dye her roots so that her hair was uniformly black. She must have sensed that I was a bit confused about what to do, so she made it very clear. Maybe that stain on the tile that I had trouble removing a while ago came from the pigment of this hair dye. I never even considered that possibility.
お嬢様が髪を染めているなんて全く気がつきませんでした。髪の色は成長するにつれて変化したのかと。
I wasn't completely unaware that you were dyeing your hair. Did it change color as you got older?
でもきっとそのままで素敵なのにどうしてわざわ
Hair
ざ
looks
染
so
めるんですか？
beautiful as it is. So why do you go through the trouble of dyeing it?
そうね。それは、
Well, I guess it's just because I want to.
だって似合うと思わない？
What of it? Don't you think it looks good on me? Arya suddenly turned around, flashing an elated smile.
それはもちろん
Of course,
似
it
合いま
looks
すけど。
good.
最初は反抗のつもりだったの。
When I first did it, I was just being
白い肌で
defiant.
色素の薄い
But I
髪を
honestly
神
got
秘的だ
tired
と
of
言われ
people
るの
talking about how
に疲れてし
mystical
まう。
my pale skin and light hair were.
だけれど、
What I
黒
never
髪にしたら
imagined, though,
むしろ
is that dyeing my hair
進化が
only increased my number of
みん
followers.
なが望んでいた神の子。
I guess
実は
everyone hoped that a child of God would have black hair. Do not answer that question, it's a trick. Goodbye, sweet Claire. Be like, woman, your job is not to consider. Your job is to laugh at man jokes and get fucked. When did Goodbye, Sweet Claire come out? Because I wonder if that would still be the sentiment of this time. Like I said, this is like 1966. So it's like, was Arya's thinking weird for her time, you know? I will say, especially since because like she wears the white dresses, the white hair with the white dress with the black hair looks really nice. I think it would look very off-putting if she had light hair and light clothes. Where did you even get it? Huh? I'm so confused. What do you mean, Roz? Is on the Switch library, is on Steam, to just download it somewhere. I don't know what you could be referring to, Roz. Oh, I have no idea. I've never played it before. It's a game? Is what you're saying? Yeah. I figured it might have been a book. I didn't even know it was a game. Oh! That's because it's... I see. Okay, yeah. That's because it's a Goodbye Sweet Carol. But again, that one was more of the era it was based in. It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, that one had that sentiment because of the era it was based in. I don't remember a year it actually said, but like this is when, again, women's rights weren't even a thing yet. Like there are various newspaper clippings we find that actually talks about women getting arrested because they're advocating for women's rights. But yes, that one, Roz, I don't know if you do want to play it, but you can get it on Steam if you do want to try it out. But yes, that is the thing with the different times, you know? I don't understand. Is there some meaning behind your hair color? Father seemed to notice this very early on. But for some people, mysteriously light hair like mine could be considered by some to be a pathological flaw. There are not many people who could seriously listen to someone they believe is inferior to them. We've been dyeing my hair ever since we realized this. A pathological defect. I was listening with great interest, but I honestly never imagined that would be the reason behind it. I could feel my emotions bubble to the surface as I suddenly stopped moving the brush through her hair. You're kidding me. There's no reason for someone like you to cater to people that would make ridiculous judgments about you based solely on your hair or skin color. Ichiko, why are you so upset? I mean, it's crazy to think of you as someone who's inferior or defective. If people like that are the ones flocking to you, I feel like it'd be better to keep your hair white. Miss Ramane shouldn't be dealing with such stupid people. That scared the daylights out of me. Why would they honk at this time of night? Wait a minute. There's someone in the driveway. It looks like Miss Yoshino. Hey, Ichiko, are you done applying the cream? Sorry about that. I'm not sure if I'm done, but there are no spots left that I haven't applied the cream to. So I guess, what is it? You don't have to turn around. I'll be sure to get your bangs too. Even still, we need to let the cream sit for a while, right? I wanted to face you and chat while we wait. Is that a problem? No, that's not a problem, but... I'm not sure where I should be looking. This is more embarrassing than I thought. What? But what? It's nothing. Anyway, Are you planning to dye your hair like this for the foreseeable future?
もちろんよ。仕
Of
事として
course.
も意味のあること
I
だもん。
have work-related reasons to keep doing this.
それに、とても気に入っているの。お母様の髪と同じ。艶のあるガラスが。
Hey, it's all suggested. Nothing actually happens. Nothing's described. It's suggested. You know what's wild is? This, like, the potential homosexual relationship between these two women is kind of like a main plot point, and nothing is said about it in the Steam page. Nothing. At all. Like, because, like, there's usually the tags in the Steam page to be all like, this is a visual novel, this is adventure, this is blah, 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 blah. They couldn't have an LGBTQ tag at all? Because I definitely wasn't expecting this. It's fine. It's a nice little touch. For just to give the characters personality. Yeah, I don't care about it. Some people I know can be a little, like, up in arms about it. Yeah. Besides, I really like how it looks. It's the color of crow feathers, just like my mother's hair.
そう言われると
There's really nothing I can say after hearing that, but still can't help but feel a bit frustrated.
やっぱり
ダメよ、イチコ。
It's no good,
せっかく
Ichiko,
こっちを向いたの。
especially after I turned to face you.
え
What?
うつむかないで。もっと
Don't
よく
stare at the
顔を見せて。
floor. Show me more of your face. Her face looked much more hot and red than usual. Her cheeks and eyelids had a rose-colored hue, and even her eyes looked hot as they looked at me. I feel like my eyes are melting. Her eyelashes and eyebrows are black. So strange. So beautiful.
イチコの顔。好きよ。
I'm quite fond of your face,
前
Ichiko.
も言ったかしら。
Did I mention that before?
怒っていても拗ねていても。
You're so charming even when you're angry or
もち
sulking.
ろん。絵を
I
描い
always
ている
adore the
時の真
serious
剣な
expression you
表情。
have when you're painting,
考え事
or
をし
your
ている
troubled
時の
look when you're
難しそう
thinking
な
too
表情。
hard about something.
でも、私が一番好きなのは
But what
私
I
に
like the
向か
most
っている
is
時の顔。
that face you make when you're fascinated by me. Mm,
綺麗よ、イチコ。
You're
自分で見ら
beautiful,
れないのが
Ichiko.
かわいそうに思え
It's
る
such a shame that you can't see that for yourself.
でも、今、
But
私
if you
の
look
瞳
into
を
my
見
eyes
せて
right now, you might be able to see yourself.
お嬢様
Miss Aria,
よく
come on,
見て。
take a
もっと
good look.
近くで。
Closer. Ah. Our fingertips slightly touched on the rim of the bathtub.
かわいい。
You're so cute, Ichiko. I wasn't even running, but I still felt like I was out of breath. This is so weird. Embarrassing. I couldn't handle it anymore, so I averted my gaze. The ends of her long, soft hair swayed in the bathtub. See? Nothing happened. Money looks angry. Mr. Amane,
あかり、
Akari,
Osokata ne.
you're late.
ええ。杉田
Yes,
社長が
because
返し
Mr.
てくだ
Sugita
さらな
wouldn't
く
let
て
me leave. But just as you said, it
Amane-san
was good that I showed my face.
顔を出してよ。
Mm.
天音さん、
Mr. Amane, what's
その
wrong?
顔
Why are you upset?
どうして
Why? You
知
know
って
why.
いるだろ
I absolutely hate
私は
waiting. Where is this?
そんな
This is super more obvious what's going on here. That's not here. Keep banging her, obviously. I fell in love for the first time when I was 8. I was in love with the neighborhood mailman. It was during the 6 months I was transferred to a child care center in Ueno for reasons I still don't know to this day. He had the most gentle smile and would always wave back whenever he saw me. He's just biting her neck to get enough blood to keep young. True. I'm still convinced she's a vampire. That's the only thing that would make sense. 'Cause, like, okay. For reals, I know there is an actual disease where you don't age anymore. I don't remember what it's called. But, like, there is actually a horror movie where this kid, who is not actually a kid, actually has this disease. It's called Orphan. It is a good movie, by the way, if you haven't seen Orphan. So yeah, I know there is a disease where you don't age. There might be one where you don't feel pain as well. Like, I know there is one where you can't tell where you cannot tell the difference between hot and cold, where your senses cannot regulate your own your temperatures. Like, you could be outside in freezing cold weather and be fine. You wouldn't tell that it's cold. Same with you could pour burning water on your hand and you can't tell that it's hot. But, like, I don't know about pain. There probably is. But the two of them combined, it feels so rare. And also her healing thing. Like, she heals so fast. I feel like there isn't anything like that. Yes, okay, yeah. Yeah, in freezing cold temperatures, you would eventually still get frostbite, but, like, you couldn't tell that your fingers were freezing. Yeah, there probably is a disease where you can't feel pain, but I have no idea. I always used to wonder when he would come on any given day, and if he would come visit again the next day. That couldn't be anything other than love. But if that's the case... Don't move, Ichigo. This isn't love. It's all just too different. My body has been hot, and I've been in a daze all day. And rather than feeling excited, my chest feels tight and painful. I've never felt like this before. How long does this nail polish take to dry? I'd say about 30 minutes. That long? I'll stay with you while it dries, so it's not all bad, right? Time to do your left foot. Your tootsies are so soft. It tickles. What's with you calling them tootsies anyway? My feet may be smaller than yours, but I'm still a grown-up, you know. I don't think so. You're still a baby compared to me, aren't you? Looking down from the bed, I could see Aria sitting on the floor with her legs crossed as she looked up at me. I don't think so. We're just not the same age, that's all. What? Shall I continue? As we looked into each other's eyes, she gently pinched and played with my foot with her cold fingers. She's so mean. She knows I can't concentrate if she touches me. If you're going to do my left foot, please just do it already. Knowing that I had given up on arguing, Aria flashed a satisfied smile and let her long hair flow down her back, as if she were getting ready for something. She smelled so nice and soft. Her white neck was now exposed, too. That's right. A mole.
お嬢様、実は私、お
Miss
嬢様
Aria,
の本当の年齢を
ever since we talked about your real
どうし
age,
ても気になってい
something
るこ
has
と
been
が
on
あ
my
るんです
mind
が
that I can't let
あ
go.
まねさんのことな
Could
ん
I
です
ask
が
you something about
一つ
Mr.
聞いてもいい
Amane?
ですか？
お父様のことええ構わないけれど
About my father? Sure, go ahead.
じゃあ、
Well,
えっと
is Mr. Amane really your father?
いいえもちろん違うけれど
Well,
その話も
no,
この
of
間
course
した
he
でしょ
isn't. Didn't we already have this conversation once before?
全然
We absolutely
して
did
ないです
not!
そう両親の話をしたからてっきり
Really? I could have sworn we talked about my parents already. But
あまねと
anyway,
私に血のつな
Amani
が
and
り
I
は
are
一
not
切
related
ない
by
わ
blood. Aria spoke of this as she shook up a small bottle of nail polish, as if the topic was no big deal to talk about.
彼はねもともと私の世話役だったの
You see, he was originally my caretaker. His real name is Amane Toda. Amane was hired by Arya's real father, Tsunetomo, when he was 14, to come work at the residence as a servant. He helped out at the company Tsunetomo managed and also helped take care of Arya after she was born.
父は長く病気を患っていて母の死と戦争
My
で
father was battling
精神的にも
an illness for a long time,
あまねがいてくれ
and
な
with
け
the
れば
death of my mother
こ
in
の
the
屋敷
war,
も本家に
he
取り
began
上
to
げら
fall
れていた
apart
でしょう
mentally
ね
as well. If it weren't for Amane, the head of our family probably would have taken the residence away as well.
父はあまねをすごく信頼していたの
My
だから
father completely
自分
trusted
の亡き
Amane.
後は全て
That's why
あ
he
まね
left
に
everything
任
to
せる
him after he passed away.
私たちが親子として生活しているのはその方が楽だからよ
It's honestly just easier
男女二人だけで住
for
ん
us
でい
to
て
live as
も
father
妙な
and
詮
daughter.
索を受けることもない
That
で
way,
しょ
nobody would ever find it strange or ask questions, because it's just one man and one lady living together.
お嬢様、何
Miss
でも
Aria,
話してくださるん
you're
ですね。
so open with me.
だってもう隠すことなんかないんだも
I
の
mean, there's really nothing left to
他にも
hide
気になる
anymore.
ことがあるのなら
If there's anything else you're curious about, now is the time to ask me. Is this another one? Yeah. This wouldn't give us different endings though.
だったら、
In
天
that
元会で
case, what kind of
天元さんは
position
どう
does
いう
Mr.
立場なん
Amane
ですか？
hold in the
ご両
Tenkenkai?
親が信徒だっ
If
た
your
なら、
parents were
天元
believers,
さんがお
then
嬢
those
様の
people
父
who are
親じゃな
around
い
back
ことは
then would
知られ
know
て
he
いま
isn't
すよ
your
ね。
father, right?
ええ
That's
そも
right.
そも両親に
It was
天
actually
元会
Amane
へ
who
の入
encouraged
信
my
を
parents
勧
to
めた
join
の
the
はあまねだったの
Tenkenkai. He apparently felt bad
も
for
と
my
もと信
mother,
徒だった彼
who
が
at the time
子宝
was
に
not blessed
恵
with
まれ
having
ない
any
母を不憫
children.
に思ったそうよだから私たちに血のつながりがないことを知って
So
い
there
る
are
人は
many
多か
people
った
who know that we are not blood relatives, but
あまねも
when
幼
Amane
少期
was a
は
young boy,
祖師から
the
神の子
founder
として
also
扱わ
bestowed
れて
the
いたそう
title
な
of
の
Child of God upon him as well.
それもあってあまねが私の父として振る舞い
I
始め
think
た
that
時
is
は
why most people accepted the fact that Amane would be acting as my father. I believe this was because were both deemed to be children of
同
God.
じ今となっては
Nowadays,
私
though,
たちを実
most
の親子だ
believers
と思
think
って
that
い
we
る
really
信徒
are
も
father
多い
and
けど
daughter. But still,
そ
a
れでも
lie is a lie.
嘘その嘘のおかげで
As such, father
お
goes
父
through a
様
lot
に
of
は
trouble because
外
of
で
that
いろいろ
lie.
と苦労があるので
But
しょ
I
うけ
don't
れど
really experience any issues
私
since
は
I'm
ずっ
always
と
here
屋
at the
敷の中にいる
residence.
からさほ
Aria doesn't seem to be annoyed in the slightest by me asking all of this, and at times, even stopped to add additional details as she recalled them. When I first met her, seeing as she was the beautiful girl who lives in the beautiful house, I assumed that she was living a carefree life that anyone would be envious of. I really had no idea what I was talking about. You can't learn anything about someone simply by looking at their appearance or the home in which they live. After coming to this realization, I wanted to know even more about her. I wanted to talk to her more, learn more things about her. The more defenseless someone is, the greedier people get. It was a few days into August. I opened the door to the sunroom to let in some fresh air, and the smell of the wet soil after a fresh rain began to fill the room. I wonder if the guest coming today is from the Tenkenkai. 2 guests have visited the residence since I learned about what really goes on here, and I heard that both of them were Amane's acquaintances. I didn't know if it was just a coincidence or if they were just trying to be considerate, but I haven't heard anything about the guests coming today, which makes me think that this is going to happen, and I couldn't sit thinking about it. I wiped the table down, ran the vacuum cleaner, and the windows still look clean, but I can't seem to erase the images of what took place in this room from my mind.
私ってなんでこうなんだ
Am I
ろう
like this? To do something as terrible as peeping in on someone's private matters?
いちこ、掃除はまだ終わらないの？
Ichiko, are you
爪
not
を
done
整えて
cleaning
もら
yet?
おうと思って
I was going to have you do my nails, so I was waiting in my room for you to finish up.
もしかして自
You
分
ended
で
up
や
doing
ったんですか？
yourself? That's a little...
なおに
What?
いちこが
It's
戻
your
らない
fault
の
for
が
not
悪いん
coming
じゃ。
back.
それはだって
No, that's...
その
You know.
わかった。
I get it.
まだ何か気
Something
にな
is
る
still
ことがある
bothering
んで
you,
しょ。
right?
いえ、
Mm,
そういうわけで
no,
は。
that's not it. I don't even know where I should be looking, as my eyes dart all over the place.
そう。
See,
私の
it
目も
must
見
be
られな
something
く
so
なるよ
bad
う
that
な
you
こと
can't
な
even
のね。
look me in the eye. I need to figure something out before she gets even more upset. Jeez. Fine, I'll just say everything.
私、前にここでお嬢様が
I saw you
信徒
doing
の方
something
と
strange with one of your believers, right here in
お
this
かしな
room.
ことをし
おかしなこと
Something strange.
はい。
Yes.
きっと
It must have been part of
施
the
しだったんだ
almsgiving.
と思います。
For whatever reason,
でも
I
どうしても
I
その
cannot get
姿
that
が
image
頭
out of
か
my
ら離れ
mind.
なくて、
Is that kind of
あれ
thing
は普通の
normally
こ
what
となん
goes on
でしょう
here?
か？
That man
男の人が
pressing his
お
face
嬢様の
into your
足に
leg.
いつのことかはわからないけれど、そういうこともあるでしょうね。
I'm not sure exactly what
そこも
situation you're
信徒
referring
の
to,
苦しみや痛み
but
の
those
根源
things
と
do
重なる
happen
場所なの。
sometimes. Where that happens to me lines up with the root of the believer's pain and suffering. I see.
そうなん
But
です
seeing
ね。
them touch you in such a horrible way is just... I just want to tell her that I don't want to see them touching her like that, but this isn't the time or the place.
ねえ、いちこ。
Hey, Ichiko,
お客様
that
でしょうか？
is a weird
ま
doorbell
だ時間
sound.
じゃないのに。
Is that a
私見てき
visitor?
ます。
It's still so early. I'll go take a look.
ええ、お願い。
Yes, please do. Oh, jeez, I shouldn't have said anything. I'll just try to not think about it anymore. This isn't a world that I will be able to comprehend. I only need to pay attention to Miss Aria when she is together with me, and that's it.
はい、今出ます。
One moment, please.
あの日、いちこは見ていたのね。
I guess she saw what took place that day.
見て
She
い
was
たの。
watching us.
完璧ね。
That's just perfect. Arya looked over at the newly framed painting of the Dahlia that had just arrived with a very satisfied look on her face.
衣装部屋に飾るつも
I'm
りなの。
thinking about hanging it in the
No.
dressing room.
いいと思
Don't you
う
think
わ。
that would look good?
私の
Wow,
絵
you're
を
really
あの
going to
部屋
hang
に
my
飾っ
art
て
in
く
there?
れるんですか？
当然よ。
Of course I am.
絵は飾って
Art
楽
is
しむ
meant
も
to
の
be
だも
displayed
の。
and enjoyed.
こんな
It
に
would
素
be
敵なのに
unthinkable to just
しま
put
うなん
such
て
a
とんで
wonderful
もないわ。
piece like this away in storage. I'm so happy to think she would hang my art in this dreamlike space. However, I keep spotting something that has been interfering with that joy since I first saw it. It's none other than the large white canvas that got delivered with the frame. It's not exactly life-sized, but still.
次はこっち。
I wonder
ど
what
ん
I
な
should
絵に
paint
しましょう
next.
か？
Maybe a portrait? Or perhaps something with a sense of movement to it.
それは任せるわ。
I leave that up to you.
私
I
は
want to see a
一個の
painting that
感
is
性で描かれた
undoubtedly
絵
something
なの
only
ね。
you could create. However, I do have one
一
request.
つだけお願いがあるの。
Huh? What scene? We definitely didn't have this scene before. We did. So yeah, Zan, we did get that Pandora's box ending, but I restarted after that. All of this has been new stuff. Painting of her done what she went to the dressing room. So, like, the Dahlia painting has been mentioned for sure, but like now it's been actually framed. Like Aria has mentioned before that she wanted to get a frame for it. Yeah, at that point we had just painted it. Yeah, when we were talking about dahlias and blood, that's when the main character was painting it. And then, you know, after we painted it, Arya saw it and was all like, damn, I need this frame so I can hang it up somewhere. And she's been waiting to get it framed. She has a request.
お願い？
Request? What is it?
顔でも体でもいいけ
I
ど。
want you to recreate on this canvas the part of me that you feel is the most
一番
beautiful,
綺麗だと思う
whether it be my
やつが
face,
際
my
立つ作
body,
品に
or
してほしい
something
の。
else. If you're looking at
そ
me
れ
from
が後ろ
behind,
姿
then you
で
don't have to worry about
顔が
painting
な
your
くても
face.
構わないわ。
She wants me to choose which part of her I think is the most beautiful. There's her hair, eyes, nose, lips, chin, cheek, arms, fingers, nails, legs. Every part of her face and body that isn't covered by her dress. I've been entranced by every part of Arya's body, so there's no way I could simply choose a single favorite.
ちなみに、
By the
お嬢
way,
様が
which
一番
part do you
気に
think
入
is
ってい
best,
る
Miss
ところ
Aria?
は？
教えない。ずるしちゃダ
I'm
メよ。
not telling you.
イチコ
There's no
あなた
cheating,
が選んで。
Ichiko. You need to choose for
私
yourself.
のどこが一
If you're
番
not
好き
sure which part you like best, you can touch me and
触
decide
って
for
確かめて
yourself.
みてもいいのよ。
触って？
Touch you?
そう、
That's
この
right.
手で。
With your own hands. Arya's fingers feel cold to the touch as she grabs my hands. Wait, it's not that her hands are especially cold today. It's just that mine are really hot.
おや、も
Oh,
う届いた
looks
か。
like it arrived.
あまねさん、
Miss
お帰り
Ramane,
なさいませ。
welcome home.
あ、
Oh,
ただいま。
thank you.
5日はかかりそうだ
They
と
said it
言っ
would
てい
take
たけ
5
ど
days to get here,
早く
but it seems like it arrived early. I should
例の
call
電
them
話を
and
入れ
say
ておかないと。
thanks.
お父様、
Did our
お客
guest come
様と
back
一緒
with
に
you,
戻った
father?
うん。
Yes,
もう
he's
部屋
already
にお
waiting
通
in
し
the
した
other
よ。
room. I know it's a bit
少
early,
し
but
早
would
い
you
けど
mind going to meet with him?
そろそろ降りてこられる。
ええ、それ
Sure.
じゃ、
Well then, Ichiko,
イチコ
we、shall continue our discussion
絵の話
later.
を。
Right. No, she's leaving. As soon as that thought entered my mind, my hand just started reaching out for her. Without hesitation, I grabbed at her gently fluttering skirt. Cult guests. They're cult guests. Don't worry. Cult guests. Hmm.
なあに
What is
一
it?
緒に来たいの
You want to come with me?
あ、
No.
そう、
I see.
大丈夫よ。
Don't worry.
すぐに
I'll be
戻る
right back. With those words, she gently stroked my cheek with her index finger. Yes, cult guests. Maybe if I just go with her. The sound of her footsteps got quieter. No. I remembered that I told myself before that I wouldn't think about that stuff anymore, so I gently closed the door to the drawing room. Okay. That is a good place. Yeah, that is a perfect. Excuse me, that is a perfect place for a break. Because our food is here, so is that time where we take our extended break for food, everyone. When we come back, we are actually not continuing on with this. We are going to play some Phasmophobia with Ferris and Sushi. So yeah, we're gonna get some spookiness. Finally get some spookiness. We're gonna find some ghosts, probably get killed by a ghost or two, you know? Have some good old Phasmo fun. Alright. I will see you all later.